Hello everyone. Sorry. So let's start today's chapter. Okay. Water is the most abundant and precious substance on the if there is no water we cannot. Okay. Water is a liquid and it possesses some properties. What is a liquid and it possesses some properties first. Okay. Now water can change its form by existing in three different forms by heating or cooling. It can change in form by heating or cooling. Most substances dissolve in water to form a solution. Most substances dissolve in water to form what? Solution. Solute substances are usually present in lesser quantity while solvent forms a large component of solution. So solvent forms a large component of solution and solute is a little. There are certain conditions affecting and making solution. There are certain conditions that affect and make what? Solution. Based on the ability of the substance of dissolved water, it can be categorized into soluble or insoluble. It can based on the ability of the substance, it can dissolve in water. It is categorized into soluble or it can be categorized into insoluble. Water can change. Sorry. Not now. Please wait. Some objects have higher density while some have lower density than the water. Some have higher density or some of lower density, and these makes the object either sink or this makes the object either sink or float. Now volume, the amount of space that the liquid fills in the container. Volume is the amount of space that the liquid fills in the container. The amount of space that fills in the container. Solution. A solution is formed when two or more substances of the same kind to mix dissolve completely. Solution is formed when the two or more substances of same mix and dissolve completely. It is a solution. A solute is a substance which dissolves. Solute is a substance which dissolves, and solvent is a substance into which the solute dissolves. Okay. Now, stirring is a mixing through the substance in the liquid using a spoon is called stirring. And soluble substances is the substances that dissolve completely with water. This dissolve completely with water. And insoluble substances is substances that does not dissolve with water at all. These are the substances that does not dissolve with water at all. Water is a fixed volume. When the fixed amount of water is poured into another container and again poured back into the original container, the water will fill up it in the same mark. In the same mark, it will fill up. If you don't, if it spilled a little, then it will not. In the same mark, it will not do. Why? Because the water is falling right, and if it is a being dry ocean, then it will begin. This is because there is no change in the volume of water when it's poured into different containers and same capacity. In same capacity when it's poured, there is no change of water because there is no change in the volume. Okay. Water flow is easily. Water has ability to flow easily. Water has ability to flow easily. It can flow only from the higher level to a lower level. It can only flow from a higher level to a lower level. It flows and takes the shape of the container it is poured into. It flows and takes the shape of the container which is flowing to. The water flows out of the container as once it's full. It flows out of the container when as once it's full it flows. Or if you have some means, uh, if you have one crack in your bottle, then it will. Then no water. Now water occupies space. It we if we take a container to fill the solid and it's aimed to pour out the water into it, the excess water will flow out of the container. The excess water will flow out of the container. Why? This is because the water needs space, which does not get, so it overflows. Water occupies space because the water does not get space and it overflows. Solution. Now, what is solution? A solution is the formed in which two or more substances of the same kind are mixed and dissolved completely. These are mixed in dissolve completely. The substance which dissolves is called a solute. The substance which dissolves sugar is called solute. And while the substance into the solute dissolves, it's called a solvent. What is called a solvent? The water is called the solvent and the sugar is called the solute. And together it formed a sugar solution. Okay. Sorry, son. Okay. Now, insoluble substances. Now, the substances which do not dissolve in water are called the insoluble substances. The substances that do not dissolve in water are called the insoluble substances. Sandstone, chalk powder, and oil are some insoluble substances. Sand and stone, chalk powder, and oil are some insoluble substances. These all are insoluble substances. Soluble substances: coffee powder, sugar, salt. The substances which dissolve completely with water are called soluble substances. These the few examples of soluble substances are salt, coffee powder, and sugar. Okay, these are the examples. So we are done. So this was our video, and thank you for watching. Bye.